Clients often tell me they're looking for a walkable neighborhood. What exactly does that mean? And where do you find that kind of neighborhood here in Richmond, Virginia? Well, today we're going to be looking at 5 of my top 10. Let's get started. Welcome to my channel. No matter how you get around town, by car, by wheelchair, by skateboard, or by your own 2 legs, I love helping people of all types find their perfect home here in Richmond. My free home buying guide is packed with lots of useful information. Click the link in the description below for a free copy. And my number's on the screen. If you have any questions, or especially if you're planning a visit to the city, give me a call. I'd love to help. When people say walkable, they typically just mean accessible, a place where they can get to a restaurant or a grocery store or a park without having to drive 15 minutes in the car. Or they may be hoping for a place with good public transportation so that they can ditch the car completely. Most of the neighborhoods we'll see today can be explored and enjoyed in a wheelchair or on a bike just as easily as on foot. The mode of transportation isn't the issue. What matters is that you're the kind of person who likes to get out and about and not just veg in front of the big screen. So let's hit the town and see what we find. Thanks to its extensive sidewalks, the Fan is one of the most accessible neighborhoods in all of Richmond. From early morning until late at night, you'll find people and their pets out enjoying the fresh air. It may be a bit pricey compared to some other neighborhoods, but everything you need is within reach. If you need groceries, the Whole Foods is nearby. Lots of great choices for restaurants with Cuba, Joe's Inn, and Garnett's. And then you've got the parks, Scuffletown Park, Meadow Park, Lombardian Park Triangle, and then Monument Avenue. With its broad median in the middle, it feels like a park itself. At the east end of the Fan District, you have VCU's campus with all of the energy that a university brings, including lots of international restaurants, bookshops, coffee shops, and of course, the beautiful Monroe Park itself. Within the Fan, you'll find 85 blocks of beautiful architecture. It's the largest intact Victorian neighborhood in the country. Public transportation is very convenient here in the Fan. You've got RVA Bike Share, and then there's the bus line, Richmond's GRTC, which runs up and down West Main Street, and on Broad Street, you have the rapid transit system, the Pulse line. Great options if you're looking for a car-free lifestyle. With all of these benefits, you won't be surprised to know that home prices here in the Fan are on the high side. There are currently 22 properties on the market, a mix of condos, townhomes, and historical row homes, ranging from $270,000 to $1.85 million. Whether you choose to walk, ride, or roll around the Fan, it truly is a remarkable community where you've got everything at your fingertips. Carillon is an historic, welcoming neighborhood with amazing access to some of Richmond's most popular parks. Wide sidewalks and trails make it easy for everyone to get out and enjoy this beautiful part of the city. In a recent survey of America's 100 most populous cities, Richmond ranks 16th for its public parks. Bird Park is one of the crown jewels here, a 200-acre oasis with 3 lakes. It's home to Dogwood Dell, a 2,400-seat amphitheater that's the site of annual fireworks and some great music and art festivals. And then there's Maymont, a 100-acre historic estate with a beautiful Japanese garden, the Maymont Mansion, which is currently undergoing renovations, and the Robbins Nature Center and wildlife habitats. Entry to the grounds is free. It's a perfect place for picnics. When my oldest daughter was a student here at the University of Richmond, Maymont was her favorite place to go on a Sunday afternoon. The Virginia War Memorial Carillon, honoring those who died during World War I, is what gives the neighborhood its name. It's an iconic 240-foot tower visible from miles away. During the 1960s, when the city was so divided over civil rights, Carillon was a model of integration. Lots of great festivals are held here each year. Arts in the Park, Opera in the Park, Juneteenth celebrations, and more. Though off the charts in terms of parks and culture, you're not going to find everything you might want nearby. You won't be able to walk to your restaurants or grocery stores, and public transportation has one line that runs on the far right-hand side of the neighborhood. 3 single-family homes are active on the market here right now, with prices ranging from $510,000 to $1.3 million. Pretty broad range. With its strong community spirit and diverse architecture, Carillon offers a beautiful, peaceful, and connected lifestyle for those who live here. The Maymont neighborhood is a small, peaceful residential community centered around the iconic Maymont Estate, located just east of Bird Park. Most of the homes here were built in the early 20th century with colonial, revival, and craftsman style homes. In addition to having Bird Park and Maymont on their doorstep, residents here live within a stone's throw of two popular areas in the James River Park system. The North Bank Trail is a 3.4-mile trail which offers great river views. It connects with the Buttermilk Trail on the south side of the river to form a loop. It has limited wheelchair accessibility due to stairs and uneven terrain, but it's perfect for biking and hiking. And then there's Texas Beach, a scenic riverside area with sandy beaches, sunbathing rocks, and shallow rapids that are just perfect for wading or swimming. Access is currently restricted while the pedestrian bridge undergoes repairs, but should be repaired in 2026. Two cemeteries were established here in the late 1800s, Mount Calvary and Riverview. Like Carillon, the Maymont neighborhood isn't ideal when it comes to restaurants or grocery stores, though Carytown is just a couple of miles away. However, it is easy to take the bus. The bus line goes right through the middle of the neighborhood, and there's no fare for Richmond's bus system. Homes in this part of town are typically modest in price and size. There are none on the market right now, but in the last year, 16 homes sold here in Maymont for an average price of $460K. If you can't afford a house in the Fan and Museum districts, but you're satisfied with a smaller house and you love spending time on the river or in the parks, Maymont may be the place that you want to call home. Before we explore any further, let me just state the obvious. A home search is a very personalized process. Videos like this can provide lots of helpful information, but they're going to leave some questions unanswered. When that happens, text me or give me a call. I'd love to help answer any questions you have about my favorite city. Well, back to the tour. Carytown is a vibrant and eclectic neighborhood just south of the Museum District and north of Maymont. It's Richmond's premier shopping and dining destination, boasting over 200 independently owned businesses. Often dubbed the Mile of Style, it extends along West Carey Street, blending urban energy with historic charm. You'll find lots of great grocery stores here. There's of course Publix and Kroger, but there's also Elwood Thompson's and the Fresh Market, and there's a farmer's market every weekend. Some wonderful restaurants here in Carytown, including Lolita's, The Daily, Can Brasserie, The Mellow Mushroom, and more. Most people come here to smell the food, not the flowers, so there are no parks in the immediate vicinity, but Bird Park and Maymont are just a mile away. Behind me you can see the Bird Theater, a 1928 Art Deco cinema and cultural landmark. Known for its affordable second-run films and regular performances on the mighty Wurlitzer organ, the Bird is a Richmond experience you just cannot miss. It includes accessible ramps and wheelchair seating. Carytown hosts popular annual events like a New Year's Eve celebration and the Watermelon Festival held every August. Public transportation here is super convenient, with the bus line going up and down Carey Street and Elwood Avenue. There are no homes on the market right now, but 12 single-family homes sold over the past year, ranging from $215,000 to $940,000. Carytown blends eclectic charm and accessibility, and the variety of local shops and eateries means you never have to go far to find something good to do. The Museum District, nestled here in Richmond's West End, just north of Carytown and west of the Fan, is a vibrant neighborhood known for its cultural richness and architectural beauty. Like the Fan, it's a pedestrian's paradise. You could live a long time here, except for those occasional trips to Costco and Walmart, without ever having to get in your car. You can easily get groceries at Publix, Elwood Thompson's, or the Fresh Market. To get your morning started off right, you can walk to Black Hand Coffee, or Early Bird Biscuit Company, or the B-Side Bakehouse, where you're going to find some amazing French croissants. As you might guess from the name, museums here are the main attractions rather than parks. I'm here at the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts, or the VMFA, which is open 365 days a year, offering free admission to much of its collection, almost 50,000 works of art spanning over 6,000 years of world history. A new expansion is planned that's going to make the VMFA the fourth largest art museum in the country. It also just happens to have 3 restaurants and a gift shop. The Museum of History and Culture is open daily with free admission. It's a premier destination for exploring Virginia's rich and sometimes ugly heritage. Also nearby is the Children's Museum and the Science Museum of Virginia. No shortage of public transportation here as the bus line goes up and down Grove Avenue, Patterson Avenue, and then the Pulse high-speed transit goes along Broad Street. The Museum District's tree-lined streets showcase colonial revival, Tudor, and Art Deco homes, many of them built in the 1920s and 1930s. Currently in the market, 10 condos and single-family homes ranging from 221,000 all the way up to 1.2 million. The Museum District fosters a tight-knit, inclusive community through the Museum District Association, which organizes community events like cleanups and block parties. Residents describe it as safe and welcoming with a suburban feel despite its urban location. That concludes today's tour of 5 of my top 10 most walkable neighborhoods here in Richmond City. We've definitely gotten our steps. If you found this helpful, feel free to hit the like or subscribe button just to make sure you don't miss future updates. And my number's on the screen. If I can ever do anything for you, answer any questions, text or call at any time. We're going to explore the remaining 5 of the top 10 neighborhoods in the next video. I'll see you there.